The following program is brought to you in part by Time Warner Cable and the Madison County School System. This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, Luxury Pet Service in Richmond, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Linville Insurance, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, Richmond Tourism, Prosigns, CSEP, First Gear, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Madison County School Sports Television and Madison Central High School Gymnasium. I'm joined today with Sean Rosenbaum. Sean, looking forward to an exciting basketball game today as Madison Central Indians take on Covington Holmes, a familiar opponent to them. They played in the state tournament last year.
Correct.
What do you expect to see tonight from these two teams? It's kind of an odd time to be playing, so what are you looking for today?
Well, as we had talked about before, I think they're 19-3, and Indians are 16-7. Obviously, we haven't seen them play before this year. What do you think, or have you heard anything how their team is doing this year?
Well, that 19-3 says a lot. I looked through their losses. They've got a loss to a team from New York, a loss to a team from Canada, and then they have a loss to Covington Catholic, who's 20-1 on the year, and has got a really good team. And that game, all games were close. They didn't get blown out by anybody. I expect this team to play really well. They've got a great young player, a junior named James Bolden. He single-handedly last year kept them in the game, and nearly, if you remember, that game went to overtime.
Right. They
had a chance to win it a couple times, and he nearly single-handedly did that. So I expect a high pace, a lot of action on offensive end from Covington Holmes. That's what they want to do. I think Madison Central wants to play it ugly.
Right.
And I'd expect that to happen. We're getting ready to introduce starting lineups. And not a big crowd today, kind of a low turnout. It's like I said, an odd time.
Middle of
the
day,
yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Now let me ask you, back in your day when you played for Madison Central, all the snow days and makeup games, how do you think that affects a game like today?
Yeah, I think it affects you some because you're trying to squeeze games in. we didn't have that many missed games, but this year's been a really bad winter.
Right.
And so they've had several games that have been rescheduled and had to put them different times. So I'm sure that messes up the continuity, what the team what the coaches would like to do.
Right.
So we've got starting for Covington Holmes, number 3, James Bolden. Number 5, Markel McClendon. Number 15, Armani Housley. Number 23, Marcus Hill. And number 25, Quentin James. And again, like we talked about there, you look athletic and kind of a long, lanky, lean team. Nobody bulky or big, just a lot of long, athletic-looking kids.
Right.
Central will start with Cameron Thomas at the point guard. He started there all year. Kirkland Humphrey, he'll start the shooting guard. Again, he started there all year. DeMarcus George. Isaiah Johnson and Sam Jones. And that's the familiar starting lineup Madison Central settled into. Madison Central, these are two teams coming back to play each other, both with successful seasons going on, but Central really different.
Right.
They got a new team, really.
Absolutely.
And Covington Holmes, on the other hand, has several kids back, and really their star power is all back. And so Coach James Boer and the kids from Covington Holmes, the Bulldogs from Covington Holmes, should be a favorite here probably. But again, Madison Central's played well at home. We saw them play Trinity.
That's what I was getting ready to say. They were pretty impressive.
Absolutely right. So we'll be getting this thing underway with the center jump. Tip controlled by Madison Central. And they get it to Thomas. He brings it up court, across the center line. Takes it to his right. Man-to-man defense.
Man-to-man.
Johnson down low to Jones. Jump hook. Short arms it, no good, but
nice
tip
rebound.
follow. DeMarcus George, great job.
Now, Jerry, do you know if they're a good perimeter shooting team?
I know Bolden is. I don't know about the rest of the team really, but they got a pretty good sized guy underneath, and I think they're going to try to go to him. They did right there. They went down to Chomps, and he didn't get it in. Here comes Thomas the other way, all the way. Gets it blocked, no good. Bolden out front, nice pass. Throws it to McClendon. He about loses it. He does lose. He walked. So they looked a little out of control right there.
Going to do a little full court press.
And they pick him up full court. McClendon guarding Thomas. Thomas throws the lob to Johnson. Nice back door. Dropped it in. Good looking play.
It seemed like they do that once or twice every game now.
Well, especially if the team starts overplaying a lot like that. Bolden, long three, no good. Tip, no good. Thomas gets it, goes the other way, out to Humphrey. Humphrey all the way to the glass, and it's good. And he got the foul draw from Bolden.
That ball was way up on the backboard.
And there'll be a substitution. I think Covington Holmes has taken a timeout. They have a full timeout, so we'll take it with them. We'll be back on the Madison County School Sports Television right after this.
This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond. Luxury Pet Service in Richmond. Jack Burford Chevrolet. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. ScenicCabin.com. Linville Insurance. Time Warner Cable. Madison County Schools. Richmond Tourism. Prosigns. CSEP. First Gear. And Rosenbaum Communications.
Welcome back. Madison County School Sports Television. Sean, good start by Madison Central.
Absolutely, absolutely. And like we were talking in the timeout, they did it exactly the same way against Trinity.
Yeah, and a couple things that does, one, it gets you where you want to be to start the game, that's leading, but it also gives you confidence that you're able to play against the team. It makes a lot of difference. Humphrey trying to finish the three-point play. Shot's good.
Which that was nice, I guess, getting the foul on their best player.
That's
first
true.
of the game.
7-0 Madison Central, 6.5 to go, first quarter. Bolden gets a screen, takes it to the lane, kicks it out to McClendon. 3 on the way. It's no good. Bounced around. Sam Jones rebound, and he outlets to Humphrey. Takes it all the way. Gets it blocked out of bounds. Block was by Hill.
Central's definitely taking it to him in the middle and underneath.
Yeah, they're not intimidated. Andrew Arnold is in for Covington Holmes. Swings it around to Thomas. Thomas guarded closely by McClendon.
That was a good foul.
McClendon got it both hands on him. That's an automatic foul this year. And Madison Central will inbound it side out. And he throws it back court to Thomas. He brings it up across the timeline. Takes it to the basket.
Nice pass.
Pass to George, no good. Back up, no good. Rebound by Arnold.
Cheap foul.
And a foul on Thomas. And that's because of a little jawing going on there.
Right.
James back in for Holmes. He replaces Arnold. And Bolden brings it up.
I guess they're going man-to-man. They're doing the zone.
He's got DeMarcus George. Got a mismatch, and he takes it down the lane. Pull-up jumper in the lane. Nice shot. He's just got such a good handle of the basketball. Really makes a difference.
Yeah, you can tell when he gets the basketball, he's a scorer.
Yeah, and he's confident with it. Thomas takes it left side. They throw it to Jones. Left-hand shot, no good. Rebound. Out.
He's out.
Long to McClendon. McClendon takes it up,
Nice
gets
block.
it blocked. Hard.
Run it out.
George going the other way. Layup good. Madison Central up 9-2. Long pass again to McClendon.
George had the chance to pass it, but kept it.
Back to
Good
Bolden.
decision.
Bolden, jump shot right about the free throw line.
Well, he's quick.
Yeah, it gets
Very
you off
quick.
balance, gets you on your heels a little bit, and he's got you where he wants you. Thomas brings it up against McClendon. Pick,
Another good
gets
pick.
him open. Jones, pass underneath to George. George, jump hook, no good. Ball hits the floor, doesn't see that much. Bolden out to McClendon, 3 on the way, and it's good. And all of a sudden, it's 9-7.
Good transition basketball there.
Ball right side to Humphrey. Johnson pops out, looks underneath. George got it. Nice move up on the glass, no
Little too
good.
strong.
Too strong. Bolden gets it. He comes up, head up, looking ahead. Long 3 on the way, no good. Rebound. Oh, foul
Thought
by
that was a
Madison
good block.
Central. James got fouled. Hill got the rebound. Nice pass to James.
Yeah, it
I'm not
was.
sure about the call either, but he did cut hard to the basket. So James' first shot, no good. James could be one of those all-airport guys. He looks great coming in, but he doesn't do anything. He's looked good, but he's not gotten any buckets or anything.
He's
So
got the old Will Smith look going on.
it makes him 6'8" that way.
Yes. Tell you, they're playing aggressive defense.
Thomas, nice shot. He gets to pull up. Bolden going back the other way. Pass underneath to James, no good. Almost tipped in by
Almost.
Madison Central. Back the other way. Humphrey, 3 on the way. It's no good. It's long. And Hill gets it. He goes to Bolden. Bolden brings it up. Crossover. Gets it stolen.
Watch behind him.
And Johnson coming the other way. He pulls it up. Throws it to Thomas. Thomas on the line. 3. Almost a 3, but on the line, and he missed it. Good hustle, both teams. And we have technical fouls.
You knew it. It was coming.
They were jawing so far. Most of this game, they've been back and forth at each other.
Yeah.
And the coaches now are going to get an explanation, I'm sure.
After they sort everything out.
Yeah. I saw the ball going that way, and good hustle, it looked like to me, by both teams.
Yeah, I thought both of them were just going for the ball.
Yeah, and sometimes a guy, when he's down there, may get landed on or something, and he thinks it's on purpose when it's not. And so he comes up ready to fight somebody. That's what it looked like to me.
Now we know how deep Central goes. Do you know how deep Holmes is potentially can go?
Well, I don't really. It seems like, they haven't played a lot so far. Now Madison Central hasn't played a lot either at this point, but it's hard to say. I'm sure they can go deeper if they need to, but I don't know what their normal rotation is. But I think this is going to maybe affect them, because depending on who gets these technicals,
right, it's going to
create a little bit of a foul trouble possibly. McClendon already has a foul, so if that was on him, that's number 2.
Of course, I'm sure they're going to do a double foul.
Yeah,
wouldn't you think?
Probably. And this would be a good time for Jeopardy music.
Yeah. Everybody's anxiously waiting.
Yeah. Got Samantha Burford. She's doing our music for us. Gifted interviewer and
for Covington Holmes, technical fouls called to number 3, James Bolden, and number 5, Markel McClendon.
McClendon and Bolden. That picks up 2 fouls apiece on their 2 guards. So that's going to be
that's costly.
That's costly for Covington Holmes. So Madison Central will be shooting. And Cody Alexander into the game.
For Madison Central is number 5, Cody Alexander.
Calming things down a little bit. I see Coach Fritz.
This is something like you were saying, trying to calm them down. They definitely don't want to lose their cool.
Yeah, and Cameron is. We talked about it earlier. He was frustrated, so they were jawing back and forth, and before long that escalates into something more. Both shots good by Cody Alexander.
Checking into the game for Covington Holmes is number 20, Daquan Glover. He replaces McClendon.
And Madison Central will have the ball.
Also count as personal and team fouls. There are now 2 personal fouls on Cameron Thomas, 2 fouls on James Bolden, and 2 fouls for Markel McClendon.
And that's forced Holmes back into his zone defense right now. 3:05 to go. Madison Central up 13-7. Cody Alexander dribbling out front. Throws it left side to Humphrey. Humphrey back to Alexander. Long 3 on the way. No good. Ball tipped up. No good. Tipped up again by Kirk Humphrey, and he puts it in. 15-7.
Right time.
Absolutely. Timed that perfectly.
Absolutely.
And move across the middle. That was by Housley. Shot missed. Alexander comes in for a loose ball, and he knocks it out. It stays with Covington Holmes. 15-7, Madison Central with an 8-point lead. 2:33 to go, first quarter. Bolden out front with it. His whole game has to change right now because he can't even drive it to the basket hard for fear that he might get a charge or something called. But
now, what happens if do you think if he gets a third foul pretty early?
Well, a lot of coaches took him out now, but I think they're going to try to play cautious with him. leave him in. That ball went to James, and he laid it in. So he finally gets his name in the books on the offensive end and cuts the lead to 6. Alexander throws it right side to Johnson. Back to Humphrey.
Another
lob.
backdoor.
Dunk.
There you go.
Big time. Big time. Big time dunk shot right there by Isaiah Johnson. And Bolden, he takes the ball to the lane and it gets the reach foul. That's 4 fouls on both teams now. And there's some little bit of infighting going on right now between the guys at Covington Holmes. They're going to call the foul on Sam Jones. That was close to a walk, but they basically
pushed him.
Yeah. So Arnold back in. He's in for Hill. Jones out for Central as Steve Ramsey comes in. I mean Ross Ramsey. I flash back to my days gone by.
So obviously Central loses a little inside with Sam being.
That was looked like a walk there by Housley, but he gets away with it. Bolden has the ball now. Alexander. Bolden, long three,
He's not
no
afraid
good.
To try it.
You don't want to get him in any rhythm. He'll get in a rhythm possibly, and if he does, it gets ugly. Humphrey, long three on the way, no good. And we got a foul on Isaiah Johnson. And that's a frustration foul, I think. Right now, there's a lot going on, and you guys are calling some fouls just to kind of keep control of the game.
Because they're still pushing and each other.
Bolden, right side. Top of the key. Goes to Glover. Glover can't go anywhere. He gets it taken from him.
Good defense.
Coach Boer, he's saying, hey, this hit him on the arm, but there's no call.
No. As Uncle Si says, nah.
We're quoting Uncle Si now.
That's right.
Listen, Jack. Right side to Humphrey. Back out to Alexander. In the lane. High shot in the air. Nice.
Nice shot.
Good touch. We got Bolden into the lane. Lays it in. That's a nice comeback. They bounce back quick.
They definitely like to run it.
It's 19-11. Madison Central up 8. Alexander being guarded by in kind of a matchup zone, mostly to protect a couple guys in foul trouble.
I guess they're going to hold for the last shot, you think?
They're going to try to. Alexander, Humphrey, George. Back to Alexander. He spins back in the corner, gets it knocked down. They read that pretty well. Nice play. And Alexander will inbound it on the side.
7.8.
He throws it to Humphrey. Alexander, he didn't have much time. It goes to Humphrey. Shot on the way.
Nice
Got
shot.
it.
Nothing but net on that one.
And that's the end of the first quarter. Madison Central with a 10-point lead, 21-11 over Covington Holmes. We'll be right back on the Madison County School Sports Television.
Natural hazards can be scary, especially for kids. We count on the adults in our lives to help keep us safe. That's why there's a website that can show you and your family how to prepare for all kinds of hazards. You can learn what to do during disasters, like tornadoes, and how to plan for emergencies, like flash floods. Remember, we're counting on you to keep us safe.
Be aware. Learn how to prepare at MadisonCountyEMA.net.
Another great sponsor for Madison County School Sports Television is Madison HVAC. Visit them at MadisonHVACR.com. By calling Madison HVAC, you always know you'll talk to the owner. Give them a call.
Great first quarter for Madison Central, Sean.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Pretty aggressive, but I know Central's playing really good first quarter.
Yeah, it seemed like they got done what they wanted to do both offensively and defensively. And so we start second quarter. Bolden with the spin move, takes it up. Nice shot.
He's quick, very quick.
Yeah, he is. He's tough to handle one-on-one. You really need to drop a double on him. Ball goes to Humphrey, top of the key, back to Johnson. Johnson, 3 on the way, no good. Bolden with it. He throws it out long, and it gets knocked away. Good hustle by Johnson. That was going to be a dunk, I believe, by James if he had gotten free. And so Glover will inbound it. Throws it back to Housley. Housley back to Glover. Looking underneath, nothing there. Housley, no movement for Covington Holmes. There goes Bolden.
It runs through Bolden.
Bolden back out top to Housley.
Not much on the inside.
And he goes back over. They're trying to get him in the corner. 3 on the way. He got hit, no call. And now Glover. And he hands it over to Housley, and they set it back up again. That should have been a foul, probably. No call.
I thought so.
Housley about to get his pocket picked, and he goes underneath. Lost it by James.
Central's playing a really good job on the inside in the paint.
They are. They're playing really well on the guys down low, and that one, James in particular, pretty good athlete. Bolden guarding Alexander. Alexander over to Humphrey.
Trying to post
Johnson,
up George.
Nothing there. Lost it. Trying to make something happen, wasn't there. And Central goes back on defense. Covington Holmes brings it up with trailing 21-13, and Bolden with the jump shot, no good. Tip, no good. Tip again, no good.
Good rebound.
Rebound by Johnson, and he gets it out to Ramsey. Ramsey to Alexander, and Central will set it up.
Looks like Sam Jones getting ready to come back in.
Jones and Thomas.
And Thomas.
Ramsey goes it right side to Humphrey. Alexander, he dribbles the lane, takes it all the way, and lays it in. There's nobody helped.
Right down
Good
the
take.
middle.
Housley brings it up the other way. Hill sets screen. Housley push off. Nothing called. Bolden with the ball, right wing. He pushed off. Pass underneath.
Nice pass. Couldn't hold it.
Can't hang on to it. Madison Central retains 10-point lead, 23-13. 5:29 to go, second quarter.
Seems like Holmes is more aggressive on the perimeter guarding than they are on the inside. You agree?
Yeah, we talked about it in the pregame. They don't have size underneath, really. They got a couple guys, but they're mostly long, not so much bulky. And Alexander taking it in the lane. Nothing there. Out of bounds off Sam Jones. And that'll go back to back to Covington Holmes. And it's like Johnson's going to check in for Alexander. He tried to do a little bit too much.
Too much going on in the middle on that one.
Samantha Burford made an observation earlier how quiet it is without the cheerleaders. No band, no cheerleaders. Cheerleaders are their national competition in Florida. And so it is
wish
quiet.
Them well.
Yeah, hope they have a great and successful trip there. They always compete well and represent the school exceptionally well. Bolden guarded by George.
Looks like they got a little mismatch underneath.
George, foul. And that'll be 6 on Madison. I'm sorry, that'll be 7 on Central. Go to the bonus. So Bolden will get a chance to score from the line.
James Bolden at the line for a 1-1 bonus.
Of course, obviously, the way both teams have been playing aggressive, we figured it would come down to shooting foul shots.
Yeah, absolutely. James Bolden, a really good player, and I don't know his point total right now, but he's without him, they'd be in trouble.
Right. He makes a lot of things happen.
Second shot, good. McClendon back in. 21, that's Arnold back in. And so the scoring is out right now. Two of the key people, I think, for the scoring for Holmes. So see if Madison Central can extend or hold on to that lead. 4:12 to go. Madison Central up 8. And Humphrey overplayed, takes it to the basket. He gets fouled. When you make the overplay and you don't, when you don't get the steal,
Right.
you're going to cause somebody to probably get a foul behind you.
Yep.
Humphrey, first shot is good.
I'm just impressed with Central's guards taking it right down the middle. We've seen it several times.
They're not one bit afraid.
No.
Second shot up. It's good.
Good to make free throws also.
10-point lead, Madison Central. Bolden. Shot on the way. Good. He's hard to handle for people.
He's not afraid to shoot it also.
And Thomas down, no good. Knocked out of bounds by Covington Holmes. It'll stay with Madison Central. That was a bad shot.
Yeah, it was. It was a
It
rush
was rushed.
shot.
And he's played well in the first. And the referee calls timeout. My time, he said.
Bench warning has been issued to Holmes High School.
I don't know what that was about, unless somebody said something.
Yeah, they're jawing over there, frustrated.
Fancy pass.
They believe, and they'll probably get a technical tonight
Yeah.
at some point. Madison Central on its own basket. Gets it to George. Humphrey had the opening there,
Yeah.
but he waited, and so Thomas got it out front. Guarded by Housley. Goes it left side to Humphrey. 3 on the way.
Nice.
It's good. He's got the stroke going tonight.
Yes. Good screen in the backcourt.
And Bolden. 3 on the other end. No good. Rebound by Arnold. No good.
Good rebound, just a little strong.
Stolen by Bolden. He goes up strong, puts it in. Madison Central had it. 11-point lead and a chance to extend it, and they threw it away. Johnson takes it in the lane. Nice shot.
Nice shot. Wide
And
open.
they throw it wide open to Arnold. He
Somebody
puts it
didn't
in.
get back.
Scoring in buckets right now. He's getting buckets. Humphrey looking for that 3. Doesn't get it. Takes it to the basket. No good. McClendon gets the rebound. He takes it out. He throws it right side to Housley. He gets
Nice block.
blocked. Bolden gets it, puts it in.
Not a block out.
That's exactly right. They're leaving Bolden to get to the
Wide
basketball.
open. Yes.
2:50 to play. Madison Central 7-point lead, 30-23.
That's somebody you would think you'd want to keep an eye on the whole time.
Listen, you take his shorts and put one leg of yours down on one side and one in the other side and stick right with him.
That's right.
And Central's in a little bit of trouble. Throw it back court.
Nice.
Sam Jones, nice lay-in. 9-point lead. Bolden comes the other way. He takes it down the lane. Nothing there. Throws it off to Hill.
That's all.
No good. Hill rebound. No good. He
Somebody
looks
get
over
the
the back. Bolden,
Maybe Bolden.
3 on the way in the corner. No good. Hill rebound. No good. And McClendon gets it.
Too many offensive
Back to Bolden.
rebounds.
He takes it down the lane. Gets bumped. No call, and he
call
put
it.
it in.
Wow. Wow.
That was crazy.
Like
You got to
4 or
block
5.
out, though, and get the rebound.
Yeah. Offensive rebounds.
Thomas goes hard. Right side block call on Arnold.
Of course, Holmes coach is asking why his guy didn't have a foul down here when he got pushed down.
I understand what he's saying. I could see that. I don't know. You know, from a referee's angle, sometimes it looks like you just kind of jump off
Right.
of him. Whether or not they hit him, I don't know. You know, down here it's hard to tell. Up here it's hard to tell. But no doubt he made the shot, which was one heck of a tough
Yes.
shot. Thomas, first free throw, good. 152.
Central's hit their free throws so far.
Absolutely. That makes a difference, doesn't it?
Yes, it
Rebounding, free throws, turnovers. 1:52 to go. Madison Central up 8. Chance to make it 9. And they do. And Alexander comes back in. Thomas kind of comes in and cooler head there and redeemed himself. Played pretty well.
Yeah, he has.
So Bolden brings it up. 9-point deficit. Half-court trap by Madison Central. They go to Housley. There's suspect outside of Bolden. And Bolden's got it right now. He takes it right side out to Housley. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound by George.
I mean, he gives good passes when he gets 2 defenders on him.
Bolden.
And threw that one away.
And takes it to the rack, and he gets fouled.
It was a sloppy pass. Got to go to the ball.
Yeah, you got to meet that pass, especially when the guy comes in there that's as quick as he is
right.
and is overplaying the way he is. First shot by Bolden is good.
He's obviously a pretty good free throw shooter also, it looks like.
Yes, he is. And he's had a really good first half.
Into the game for Holmes is number 24, Isaiah Revels.
Isaiah Revels checks in. It's his first time into the game for Holmes. Bolden's second shot. It's good. So we're at a 7-point game. We've kind of stayed in that 7 to 11 range this whole quarter. And Alexander brings it up against Revels. Revels with the knee.
Too much hands checking.
Yeah. Foul called on Revels and got kind of a knee out there into him.
I tell you, I've been impressed with Alexandria taking it. He's taking it right down to the middle.
Yeah, he plays fearless. I mean, nearly anytime he gets in there. Spark plug. Nice first shot, makes it. Extends that lead back out to 8. And he'll have a second. Second shot on the way, it's good.
Good free throw shots.
And Covington Holmes comes down against that 2-2-1 pressure. McClendon has it.
They're trying to make everybody else perform beside Bolden.
To Housley. McClendon. He throws it across to McClendon. In the lane to Hill. Nice shot.
Nice floater.
It's kind of soft in the middle right there.
Yes.
And you got to give up something if you're going to extend that defense. Sometimes the lane will get a little vacant.
Tried to set a pick, went the opposite way.
Knocked out of Kirk Humphrey's hands, but out of bounds back to Madison Central. And Revels will come back in for Holmes. And Bolden will come out.
Give him a little break.
They're going to try to keep him from picking up a foul, I think, for sure. And Humphrey gets it in bounds.
Keeping that hand on him. Wow.
5-second call. Yeah, you got to get rid of that basketball. Don't stay.
He didn't sit out long. I guess
no, offense wants him. So here we have 21 seconds. I would expect them to hold this for one shot. You want to go in on a kind of a higher note, and this is the chance to do it.
I could almost guess who's going to try the shot.
Well, sometimes he'll fool you with that little. He may take it and make it look like he's going to do it and then try to dump it off to somebody. 11 seconds to go. He's got it. Bolden's got it out front. He drives, starts to drive, moves into the lane, throws it across to McClendon. 3 on the way, no good. Short. And that'll take us to halftime. We've got Samantha Burford. She's going to be with Coach Alan Feldhouse, and she can ask a couple questions about how the first half went.
All right, Coach, Great start, 7-0 run at the beginning, and then a little bit of altercation in the end of the first quarter. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think last season's game had anything to do with the high intensity of this play?
I don't know. It might have. Both teams out there competing and wanting to win, and I don't want my guys to back down. I know none of these guys played in that game last year, but that's why we bring teams like that in here we want to compete. I want to see if my guys will, compete with the best in the state. So I didn't have any problem with that. I mean, there's two guys, emotions got a little high going after a loose ball, and that happens sometimes.
Any worries? The first quarter, a lot of quick fouls. What are your thoughts on that?
There were both teams, and we got Cameron and Sam both with 2. I'm glad we got out of the first half without either one of them picking up their third. That's a pretty good half defensively for us. You're not going to hold Beetle scoreless, so I thought we did a pretty good job making him work for everything that he got.
You're right. All right, Coach, good luck.
All right, thanks.
Thanks.
This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, Luxury Pet Service in Richmond, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Linville Insurance, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, Richmond Tourism, Prosigns, CSEP, First Gear, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Make the most of your trip to the Red River Gorge in Kentucky with Scenic Cabin Rentals, or delight in the mountainside beauty of the Daniel Boone National Forest. Whether you are planning a long vacation or just looking for a few days away from it all, check out ScenicCabin.com. Our rental cabins and lodge are located close to the Red River Gorge and Natural Bridge Resort State Park. Family reunions, corporate retreats, weddings, and other large groups are very welcome. Cabins are available for small groups of 2 to 6 or large groups up to 15. All of our cabins are modern with city water, satellite TV, paved roads, full-service kitchens, modern bathrooms and showers, decks, grills, and outdoor fire pits. Many have hot tubs and game rooms or gaming tables like pool or ping pong, foosball, and air hockey. A few have internet. Visit ScenicCabin.com online or check us out on our Facebook page. ScenicCabin.com. Shouldn't you start planning that relaxing mountain getaway now?
Welcome back. Madison County School Sports Television, Madison Central High School. Sean, for good first half for Madison Central. Played extremely well.
Absolutely.
Stat sheets, what do you see?
Well, like we were talking about, their free throws, 9 for 9. So there's 9 points. Don't have to work for.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And rebounding, it looks like to me they had they got 18 rebounds at 21, so they're pretty close.
Of course, we're not surprised by how many points Bolden's got.
Bolden's a real deal, isn't he?
Yes, yes.
But Kirk Humphrey on the Madison Central side with 12 points. Great first half for him. So
absolutely
exciting first half. I expect most of the same in the second half. So
and obviously, you look at Bolden's 3-point. He was 0 for 6.
I know. That's what I told you. If he gets it warmed up out there,
it'd be some trouble. Absolutely.
It could be.
Yep.
Yeah, if he had a couple of those go down, I mean, you're talking about 25, 26-point game, first half game. So big time. Madison Central will start with the ball to start the second half and kind of getting ready to get this thing going here. We were talking there just a minute ago, exciting event for us and from our office as we qualified for having the ESPN Game Day bus here
Absolutely.
at Madison County. It'll be here on the 13th, February 13th from 11:30 to 2:30. And a lot of food and different vendors going to be out, and just an opportunity to come tour that bus and take pictures with it. So hopefully people can get out and have a good time with us on that day. Good first play by Isaiah Johnson.
Taking it right to him.
Taking it to the hoop. Gets the foul call. And he's got 2 free throws coming up.
I tell you, like we talked about the first half, they've definitely taken it into the paint.
No doubt. They've not had one bit of fear taking it to the glass. First shot. Johnson.
Keeping the free throws going.
Got it going. 10 for 10. You just jinxed him. That's what happens. You know that, don't you?
No, he'll make it. Confidence.
I hope you're right.
There you go.
11 for 11.
Confidence.
And so Madison Central stretches it back to a 9-point lead. Bolden comes down, guarded by Johnson. McClendon takes it, guarded by Thomas. Bolden pops out, top of the key, drives, and gets the foul call on Johnson.
Which I don't blame Central. Besides Bolden, everybody else on the perimeter outside, they're kind of soft on defense on them.
Yeah.
Because I think they haven't.
Made 1-3.
1-3, yes.
And so, yeah, you're right. It hasn't been, of course, Bolden probably their best shooter. And when he hits,
yeah,
it probably makes it better for everybody else. Housley, nice take. Wow, that's something I hadn't seen from him all game, and takes it back to a 7-point game. Thomas up. Throws it to Jones. Humphrey. He looks underneath to George. George gets the block. Doesn't get the shot, so.
Saying it hit the ball.
Housley
another one.
Takes it again, lays it in, 2 in a row. Nobody's stopping him. 5-point game, 38-33. Thomas shot, nice shot.
Nice. Obviously, you don't want to.
Bolden back the other way.
You don't want to keep them too close in the game.
Bolden out top with it. Humphrey guarding him. And he takes it in, gets the foul call.
Saying he reached in.
He got kind of lolling around there. Looked like he was doing a Tennessee waltz.
Yeah.
He almost had me fall asleep.
I thought he had all ball.
Well, you have a better angle on it than I did. You could see a little bit better from here.
Looked like all ball.
And I couldn't really see it. That was getting blocked by this rail. First shot by Bolden, good. 6-point game, 6:25 to go. Madison Central on top, 40-34. Bolden's second shot, it's good, 40-35.
I would think you want to set up a pretty good shot here since they were within 5.
Johnson pops out. Bolden guarding him. He looks, got George. They're collapsing inside on Jones. And Humphrey, 3 on the way, no good.
Short.
Tipped out off of Johnson, and it'll go to Madison Central.
Yeah, they were all over Sam Jones on that possession.
They're going to let you beat us from the outside. We're not going to let you beat us inside, and they collapsed on him. Bolden brings it up. Throws it to James. McClendon takes it to the basket. Up strong, laid it in. They're more patient right now.
That's 3 in a row.
Madison Central takes the timeout. It's a 30. We'll stay here. They're more patient so far this quarter.
I mean, they've scored on 3 possessions on the inside about the same way.
Well, if you notice, they're not jacking threes up. 3 layups you mentioned, and the other one was a drive that they got a foul call.
They made 2 free throws.
Made 2 free throws. So that's their 8 points for the quarter. All point-blank range, basically. And you have to believe that's by design from their coaching staff at halftime,
obviously.
really to be patient and work toward that. Madison Central on the other end, they've hit a couple shots. But they're trying to get it to Jones. They're collapsing on him big time.
They're going to have to find another method.
Yeah, he's got one on his back, one sitting in his lap, and there's nowhere to go.
One getting ready to ride.
Yeah, exactly. And Central takes the ball, throws it left side to Humphrey, and he gets a pick from Jones. Jones gets the ball, jump hook, put it in. That's why.
And that's about the only way he can get it right now.
And he go back the other way. Bolden with the ball. Screen set for Bolden. He takes it to the basket. And no foul, but he got the bucket to go off the glass.
Defense. That's about as good defense as you could play on him.
And the right side to Humphrey. He looks off, no good. Rebound effort by James, can't get it.
He was looking for the foul.
No foul call. And Humphrey, nice, right on the baseline. Nobody got to him. And it's a 5-point game. Bolden, 3 on the way, first one.
That's not good.
That's his first one, and man, he looks so comfortable out there.
That's the closest they've been since the beginning of the game.
2-point game. Jones down low. The flop, no good. Rebound gets by Johnson. He takes it, no good, but he gets a foul. 44-42, Madison Central clinging to a 2-point lead.
Good offensive possession to get the ball off the rebound and take it.
Yeah, the flop by Hill from Holmes left them with defensive weakness, and they couldn't get the rebound. They tipped it out. Johnson gets it, takes it to the basket, draws a foul. First free throw, good.
That's right.
That's 12 for 12.
And we've kind of watched them throughout the season. They were not a very good free throw shooting team early in the season.
That's 13 for 13. Madison Central shooting free throws well. Bolden, right side to McClendon. Housley has it now. He dribbles the lane, out to Bolden. 3 on the way. Shoot. No good.
Too hard.
Hill. And they're going to call that on Central.
Man, they both were going for the ball.
They call that on Jones. No, Cameron Thomas. I'm sorry.
Thomas. That's his
third foul, I think.
I mean, they were just both going up for the ball.
Yeah, I don't know what he saw there. I don't agree with it. McClendon has it. Looks in the middle to Hill. Hill takes it to the lane. No good. Can't get. He loses it. It looks like.
Pass or he just lost it.
I think he may have passed that, but Johnson has it right side. Takes it in the lane. Hard at the glass. No good. Jones with the rebound. Put back. And back to a 6-point game. Bolden, nifty dribbling, doesn't go anywhere. He has it right side now. He loses it, but out of bounds off of George.
By George. But he does look awful comfortable in everything he does.
Yeah, he does. He didn't look too frazzled at any point. Glover back in the game for Holmes. And they bring it in bounds. He's got it in the corner.
Make him shoot it.
He throws it underneath. This time Hill, he lays it in. It was a nice pass from James to Hill.
Yep.
48-44.
Central just needs to keep on doing what they're doing.
And Humphrey shot, no good.
George fighting
Bolden
for the rebound. Good
gets
save.
it. Hill saved into Hill from Bolden and back to Bolden, and he comes up setting the offense. Down the lane, floater, no good, charge.
It's 3 on him.
That's his third.
It was a good charge to take.
Yeah, it was.
Out of control.
For him, he should just stop straight up, but floated, you float, you don't really control where you come down and a lot of times run over a guy. And a good job by Madison Central to take the charge. Jones gets it down low. He doesn't get anywhere. I thought he got the foul call, but he didn't. No call from the ref. McClendon takes it right side to Glover. 3 on the way. No good.
I'd let him shoot it all night. I don't think he's
Thomas going the other way, and he lays it in.
Uses his body to block it.
Nice shot by Cameron Thomas.
Absolutely.
Draws the foul. Back to 6-point game, and he has a free throw coming.
Which, if he hadn't used his body on that one, he probably wouldn't have got the foul.
Shot up, no good. First miss. Out of bounds.
I thought that was off of Holmes.
Called it off of Central. I thought it was off of Bolden, but so a 6-point lead for Madison Central, 50-44. 2:21 to go, third quarter. In a way, you feel like you've taken one of Holmes' best blows, and you've still
been able
up
to maintain.
Bolden has it top of the key. He throws it right side to McClendon. He looks underneath the hill. Back to Bolden. 3 on the way, no good.
He's out.
And he's out of bounds. Called it out of bounds for James.
Is there a reason they're not putting a chaser on Bolden?
I think they've just decided to extend that defense, feeling like there's nobody inside that can really do anything much for Holmes. And they look for that lob play for Central, not there. Thomas, George with the shot, no good. Bolden throws it long.
And they got him.
And they got a foul on Cody Alexander. Good foul, probably.
Yeah.
Saved a bucket. So you have Glover, Housley, Bolden, James, and Arnold for Holmes. Humphrey, Alexander, Johnson, George, and Jones for Madison Central. Goes right side in the corner. Back out front to Glover. Underneath.
Nice pass.
Shot no good. Second shot no good, but they get the third shot.
Looked like they climbed up Sam's back.
I thought he climbed somebody's back, but he cuts it to a 4-point lead. 1:05 to play for third quarter. Alexander held up, nowhere to go. Johnson with it, back to Humphrey. Humphrey guarded by Housley.
Double foul called on number 11, Isaiah Johnson. That will be his third, the team's fifth. And on number 20, Daquan Glover.
I've never understood the double foul.
Well, not only do I thought they went to the possession era when they did that, but evidently not. Nice move by Humphrey.
Use the body.
Glover takes it to the basket, and he gets fouled. Glover, Aaron got the call. I don't know what he was doing there. Trying to get the refs to give him another.
Just seems like a double foul. It gives the refs the excuse they don't know which one to call it on.
Yeah. I think sometimes they do it to make a statement. It's just short of a technical, but I put a foul on both of you. And
good call.
And I don't know. Glover, shot's good. 52-47. 5-point game. 32 seconds to go, third quarter. Madison Central has led this game in its entirety. As we get close to the end of the third quarter, Glover, the second shot. Chance to cut it to 4. It's long, no good.
Nice
Inbound save by Humphrey, and it's a 5-point game. Central will look to take the last shot of the third quarter.
See, it looked like they were over Sam's back on that one also. Which maybe I'm a little biased.
Defense
Holding.
That's sixth foul for both teams now, so both teams will be in the bonus from this point forward. Call on Glover, holding. I didn't see it, but probably as Cody was trying to get off of the screen or get opened up, he got the foul.
Which it may come down to free throws at the rate we're going on fouls.
And side out, Alexander. Comes to Johnson. Back to Alexander. Underneath to Jones. Jones, foul, no good.
Nice.
Nice move.
Yes. I would just want him just a little closer when he takes that shot.
Yeah. Jones will get 2 shots. First one's on its way. It's good. And second shot is good. McClendon, half-court shot. Got it.
Oh, my goodness.
Got it.
What a shot.
That's a 3.
That's a 3.
So that cut the lead to 54-50, 4 points to go into the third quarter. An exciting basketball game on the Madison County School Sports Television. We'll be right back.
This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond. Luxury Pet Service in Richmond. Jack Burford Chevrolet. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. ScenicCabin.com. Linville Insurance. Time Warner Cable. Madison County Schools. Richmond Tourism. Prosigns. CSEP. First Gear. And Rosenbaum Communications.
Sean, I just got ready to say,
I know,
we played the third quarter even, dead even. And McClendon heaves, I would say, man, it's a 40, about a 45-footer. Bottom of the basket.
Yes.
So we start the fourth quarter with Holmes having the ball and Madison Central with the lead. And 54-50, and a bad shot by McClendon, I thought.
I wouldn't think you'd want to take that.
Jones with it, left side, gives it to Alexander.
Well, they're bumping and grinding in the middle.
Jones, hook,
nice.
Jump hook, he got it.
You see, that's, to me, that's where he needs to be right there.
So McClendon to Housley. Housley, left side to James. James to Hill. McClendon,
watch Bowden
Housley.
Over in the corner.
Hill, too easy. Cannot give him that.
Right in the middle.
Gosh. I know you're worried about Bolden. I am too, but you got to guard that middle of the lane. Humphrey with the ball. He throws it to Johnson. Johnson looking underneath. Nothing there. He kind of forced that, and this goes out to Bolden. Bolden lays it in. Wow, that was sweet. And it's
effortless.
56-54, 2-point game, 6:45 to go, fourth quarter. Madison Central still leading. As Alexander works on McClendon, gives it back to Humphrey. Humphrey drives, takes it, gets, no foul.
Now took his head off on that.
Well, took his head off, but hard drive to the basket, and he's really done a good job protecting that ball, taking it strong, and didn't get the call right there. Ball to George, back to Thomas, to Humphrey, and they'll set it up. Thomas sets it up. I agree with you. I'd go through Jones. They go right side, left side, I'm sorry, to Johnson. Top of the.
Right there.
There, back to Jones. Jones gets a foul. There's where you need to be going. Third foul on Hill.
I'd look for him every time right there in the middle.
Jones gets 2 shots. First shot on its way, no good. It's only their second miss of the night. comes at a crucial time,
yes, it
though.
does. Got to make the free throws.
Second free throw's good.
Back to 3 points.
3-point game.
Need to hold them
I
on
could
this
see them
possession.
trying to shoot a three. Sometimes your emotions will get away with you. Right side to McClendon. He drives. Doesn't get it. Laid in.
Blockouts.
Hill.
Not a blockout.
Had to have help, though. That's what happens when you have help come in. It's down to a 1-point game. It's the closest it's been since the first minute of the game. Johnson, three.
That's a gutsy three.
That's a big three. And it puts him back up 4. And Housley, no call, and he takes it hard to the lane.
And on down.
Coach Boer's not happy.
Nice.
And there's the lay-in by Humphrey.
They're wanting to run.
And here comes Bolden back, and he has it. I thought he might shoot that, but he didn't.
I did too.
Bolden shoots a three there, no good. Housley up, no good. Hill rebound, Strong with it, good. Off the glass.
Too many offensive rebounds.
Rebounds have hurt Madison Central this half. And so we have a timeout on the floor. It is a 30-second timeout, and so we'll stay here. 4-point game, Sean. That's where we started the quarter.
Free throws may decide towards the end. Looks like the Indians have 6 fouls, and Holmes has 8, so it's definitely going to be a tighter ball game towards the end.
No doubt about it. And that three from either team can make a big difference, down the stretch. It can close the gap quickly.
What would you do at the close to the 5-minute mark? Would you try to feed Sam, or?
I think you have to go to Sam. And they may make an adjustment in the timeout. They may say, hey, want to double on him again or whatever. But that just opens things up outside. I think you got to try to go through Sam Jones. Thomas with the ball right side to Johnson.
Just need to play smart. Good foul.
Foul on 25, James.
That is his second, and the team's 9.
And so James sends Johnson to the line, and this is the last 1-and-1. From this point forward, Central will be in a 2-shot. First shot, good.
Rolls it in there.
They have taken advantage of free throws tonight.
Yes, they have. He's going to give a warning.
One shot. He's warning Sam Jones and
which I think that's
Quentin James. Yeah, instead of giving him a foul, just go ahead and warn him first that you're watching. Second shot, good.
A double foul again.
And so a 6-point lead with 4:54 to go. Bolden brings it up. And screen.
The high screen.
By Hill. Throws it over to McClendon.
Wow.
They got 33 with the hold. Now, honestly, this might not turn out too bad in this case because you get a guy going to the line who I don't think is a very good free throw shooter, but I don't know about the call.
Gosh.
I think he was basically warning them, hey, I'm not going to put up with much. So, shot's good. I was wrong. As Randy, gosh, he'll let me know if I'm wrong. He says like my wife. Not exactly, but in that way, yes.
Got both of them.
Got both shots, and so it's 64-60.
I'd pound it to Sam.
He wants it.
Yep.
Oh, lay-in by Thomas. Dipsy-do.
That would have been my second choice, but it worked out.
Great move.
Of course, Sam opened up the middle on that one.
Great move by Thomas. James to Bolden. Bolden takes it out to McClendon. Fakes he takes the three.
See, they're all going.
Missed it.
Somebody else is going to have to make the shot. Nice.
Jones with the rebound, put back. Bolden's got the ball.
Holmes has got a really.
Oh, my goodness. That's not a foul. Foul called on George. I don't know, under my contract, am I allowed to say things about the referees?
Give it a try.
Cut my pay in half.
I was getting ready to say before, my thought is if Central got up 10 points, that Holmes would start to have to rework how they were going to approach it. But
yeah, they're gonna have to do two things. I think they're gonna have to get a little more aggressive on defense, try to create a steal. The second thing is, though, they may have to start looking at the three a little bit more.
Right.
Humphrey, he comes across, he takes it, and they charge.
He's out of control.
Why would he go in there is what Coach Feldhouse is saying, and I understand. He's had a great night, though. He's played great. And I think because of that, sometimes you get a little zealous.
And they're looking for him probably going in the middle now.
Yep. 68-62. McClendon brings it up. Guarded by Johnson. Bolden comes off the screen.
But, Jerry, besides Bolden, I would let everybody else shoot it out there.
I agree with you. Hill with the rebound, put back. And it's intense under there right now.
Yes, it is.
It's a 4-point game.
Nice pass. Too hard.
And the foul on Central on the rebound. They thought there should have been a foul on the shot by George. No call.
Wow.
And we go the other end and shoot free throws.
Which George was pretty open.
So Housley will shoot free throws. Gets 2 of them. First shot up, no good.
Too hard.
Second shot. Big one here if you're Holmes. You need him to hit one of these, and he does.
And he does.
So 3:07 to go, 68-65. Madison Central 3-point lead. They've never trailed in the basketball game. And Jones sets a screen.
Nice.
Oh, goes up with a strong move, gets the foul call.
Nice pass if he could have finished.
Jones beat his man, drives the lane. Nice kick to George. And George can't finish it, but he gets the foul, so he gets 2 shots. First shot up, it's good.
This is when the free throws count. I mean, I know all of them do, but definitely got to hit these back ones.
Well, this is where they definitely are more difficult. They're a little more pressure on them. And we have a 69-65 game. I think it's 70-65.
Good free throws.
And 2 minutes 53 to go. Central with a 5-point lead. And Bolden throws it to McClendon. 3 on the way. He got it.
Boy, they needed that.
And the foul and the timeout. I'm sorry, timeout called by Covington Holmes. And it's a full timeout, so we're going to take it with them. Madison Central with a 2-point lead. 2:44 to go in fourth quarter. We'll be right back on the Madison County School Sports Television.
Natural hazards can be scary, especially for kids. We count on the adults in our lives to help keep us safe. That's why there's a website that can show you and your family how to prepare for all kinds of hazards. You can learn what to do during disasters, like tornadoes, and how to plan for emergencies, like flash floods. Remember, we're counting on you to keep us safe.
Be aware. Learn how to prepare at MadisonCountyEMA.net.
Another great sponsor for Madison County School Sports Television is Madison HVAC. Visit them at MadisonHVACR.com. By calling Madison HVAC, you always know you'll talk to the owner. Give them a call.
Welcome back. Madison County School Sports Television, 70-68. Sean, what a game.
Yes, it is. It's been a really physical game. A lot of fouls, 10 each in the second half. I'm sure they're going to put a little press to them.
As Thomas brings it up, Housley's guarding him. Thomas takes it all the way.
Wide open.
Wow, beat his man like a drum right there, straight to the hoop. Bolden back down the other way. Shot on the way, it's good. Thomas with the ball. Throws it left side to Humphrey.
I would wait for a really good shot.
Humphrey back to Thomas. Screen set for him. Jones right side. Johnson, three on the way, no good. And foul by George. Late whistle.
Wow.
Late whistle. But I don't know. I think he felt like he pushed him as the guy went up for the rebound. Don't know about it. That's 5 on George.
I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah, I'd have to see that again. I saw them both go up for the ball, and it looked like to me the ball just skimmed off there so quick that he couldn't get his hand on it. It wasn't really they got pushed away from it. But it doesn't matter what I think. They made the call, and so James will take his 2 shots. First shot's on the way, no good. 2:02 to go, 72-70. And James will have one more shot. Shot's on the way. It's good.
Softer.
1 point game. Holmes has been here this half. 5-second call, and I think that was fast.
That's awful quick 5.
I thought he got rid of it.
I did too.
And Coach Feldhouse, though, is upset with his players and more so than he is with anything else. And so Covington Holmes has the chance to take the lead for the first time in this basketball game. And three's on the way. No good.
Hard, out of bounds.
And out of bounds.
Fortunate.
Good. Hey, good rebound followed by James. This is a good thing for Central that he didn't get a hold of it.
Because he was definitely there.
They have the ball.
Of course, he's all over him.
And Coach Feldhouse calls a timeout. Madison Central will take timeout. It's a 30. And the ball will be side out. We're going to stay here. He was upset with and referee's giving him a pretty good look right now as he's saying to him, get him off of him.
Yeah, I mean, he was all over him.
So
I was waiting for the penny to drop for the free pony ride.
Well, look at there. Is that from Uncle Si?
That's Myers special. You get the pony ride for a penny.
There you go.
But I mean,
well, I agree.
They've called everything else pretty tight. I mean, they ought to call that tight towards the end of the game.
Yeah. So we have 72-71. Madison Central clinging to a 1-point lead. They've never trailed in a basketball game. Minute 39 to go. You know you can't hold it for that time.
Right.
So you need to get a good shot, but you want to take some time off if you can, and so I expect that's what they'll try to do. And Thomas got the ball. Throws it right side to Alexander. Comes around off a screen. He gets it. He takes it to the lane. He takes the shot. No good. Shot by Jones. Good. Great rebound. Both guys had their hands on the ball. 50-50 ball, and Jones came away with it.
Would have been sweeter if he'd have been able to finish that one.
Yeah, it would have been a nice finish by him. Jones' first shot on the way. It's good. 73-71. 2-point lead for Madison Central. Jones with one more shot. Second shot's on its way. It's good.
Good free throws.
74-71. Madison Central with the lead. Minute 21. Ball out to Bolden, three, and the game is tied for the first time since 0-0. The basketball game is tied. And so Madison Central now with the ball. Gets it inbounds to Humphrey. Humphrey up court being guarded by McClendon. Throws it right side to Thomas. Thomas guarded by Bolden. Thomas drives to the basket, no good. Rebound by Bolden, throws it out to James. He dunks it. Dunk shot for James, and they take their first lead of the basketball game with under a minute to go. Bolden now guarding Cameron Thomas.
Just need to take their time.
And Thomas drives it to left side to Alexander. No good. They throw it out to McClendon. He lays it in, and that's the goaltending.
That was, I thought he pinned it against the backboard.
Thomas goes up high. I don't know.
Wow.
The rule is if it's touched the board. I don't know if it had touched the board already or not. It doesn't even have to be coming down if it's touched the board. But that's a 4-point lead now with under 30 to go. Thomas takes it all the way in, lays it in. They call timeout. That'll be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Madison Central down 2, 24.4 to go on the Madison County School Sports Television. We'll be right back.
This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, Luxury Pet Service in Richmond, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Linville Insurance, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, Richmond Tourism, Prosigns, CSEP, First Gear, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Welcome back, Madison County School Sports Television. Sean, 24-4 to go. Covington Holmes with the ball. They just got their first lead with under a minute to go. They're up 2 right now. What do you do?
I would foul most everybody and make them earn it at the free throw besides Bolden.
If you're Holmes,
and that's who they're going to try to.
They got it into him. He throws it out to Glover. Glover down, and they call the foul.
That's what I would do.
2 shots. There's going to be 2 shots for any of them, and I agree with you. That was a good move by Madison Central. That was how. I thought it was Glover. I'm sorry, I take that back. That was. Was that? I thought Glover was the one got fouled.
That's Housley, isn't it?
Yeah, that's who's shooting him. He missed it.
That's the way I'd do it.
So now you have 19-6 to go. Central down 2. Housley with 1 shot to go.
I would try for inside to Sam.
Second shot's up. It's good. 3-point game, 19-6 to go. I think you're right. If you can get a free look, take it all the way to the basket, try to do the exact same thing over. They're actually looking, though, for Humphrey for the 3. He doesn't have it. He drives the lane. And they got the foul. Ooh. Good call for Central. I thought he walked close. Sometimes the guy walks because he gets fouled.
Right.
And that's evidently the call they made. And so Isaiah Johnson with 2 shots. Now
you got to make them.
You got to make them. First shot up. It's good. Got to make them. Then beyond that, if they get the ball inbounds, you got to foul quick.
Right. And make sure Bolden doesn't get it. Or double team him or triple team him.
Second shot's good.
With free throws.
And they messed their own selves up right there. Bolden was trying to get in and couldn't get there. Our Jack Burford, player of the game.
Good quick foul.
Jack Burford, player of the game. A lot of guys played well, different parts of the game. But
we've talked about it 2 or 3 times where this particular player's taking it in, got the foul, called on him using his body.
Had 12 points first half. I think our Jack Burford Chevrolet player of the game is Kirk Humphrey.
Yes.
First shot, good for McClendon. And Kirk, I think, has right at 20 points. Son of Denver Humphrey. Great guy, funny guy. And they got the ball coming down. 2-point lead for Holmes. 3 on the way. Got it.
And he won.
That's the game. That's the game. Kirk Humphrey. 3 to win it. And that will do it, folks.
What a finish.
Madison Central finishes in a flurry. Kirk Humphrey takes a 3. As time runs out on the clock, and he stuns Covington Holmes.
And he had a couple guys on him.
Yeah, he made a great jump shot over there to knock that in. And nothing you can say about that. He just, great play.
Great.
Not sure, a lot of guys would have said, hey, take it in, you only need 2, but he took the long 3, had it, and made it.
He did.
And that,
we could have picked a better play.
The Jack Burford Chevrolet player of the game any better than that? I don't think so. So great game for Madison Central. An exciting way to finish the game, but as important as anything, it shows for them, it gives them confidence heading into the end of the year.
I mean, playing a team 19-3 and the teams that you had mentioned where they got beat by just a few. And I also think it's impressive that Central kept the lead almost the whole game. They had a little letdown, and they were, of course, playing better. But, I mean, they held on to it. They did a great job.
Yeah, I agree with you. The closeout to that game was impressive because Madison Central, the free throws hurt Holmes. We talked about it.
Right.
They missed free throws. If they hit their free throws, the game's over.
Right.
If they missed 2, I think, toward the end, that if they had hit, they would have been up by 4, and you couldn't have had that shot do any good. So, but Madison Central, give them a lot of credit. They hung in there, never gave up, and when all said and done, 3-pointer to win it at the buzzer. You don't like them close. That's why I like them close. That's exciting stuff.
That was awesome.
So exciting basketball game for Madison Central as they get closer to district tournament time, and those kind of plays will help them have confidence, I think, going forward to see what they can do to try to repeat as champions of the 11th region.
And they play again tomorrow.
Play again tomorrow.
Hall.
Joe B. Hall Classic.
So
that's
helps.
at Montgomery County in Mount Sterling. So if you can get over there, try to get over there for that game, and should be another exciting when they play Perry County Central, who's 17-5 on the year. So exciting basketball game today. Glad we got to do that, Sean.
Absolutely.
Enjoyed working with you.
Same here.
To all you guys out there watching us, thank you for tuning in, and good night, everyone.
This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, Luxury Pet Service in Richmond, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Linville Insurance, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, Richmond Tourism, Prosigns, CSEP, First Gear, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Natural hazards can be scary, especially for kids. We count on the adults in our lives to help keep us safe. That's why there's a website that can show you and your family how to prepare for all kinds of hazards. You can learn what to do during disasters, like tornadoes, and how to plan for emergencies, like flash floods. Remember, we're counting on you to keep us safe.
Be aware. Learn how to prepare at MadisonCountyEMA.net.
Another great sponsor for Madison County School Sports Television is Madison HVAC. Visit them at MadisonHVACR.com. By calling Madison HVAC, you always know you'll talk to the owner. Give them a call.
Hello everybody, I'm David Sullivan for Rosenbaum Communications. Rosenbaum Communications is a full-service television production and media company. We've produced projects and provided services all over the world for such clients as ABC Sports, NBC Sports, CBS, ESPN, Amway International, Time Warner, and many regional and local clients such as East Kentucky Power, Center College, Georgetown College, KET, the Kentucky Coal Association, Keeneland, and the Kentucky School Board Association, and many, many more. Give Rosenbaum Communications a call and let us quote and plan your next media project. No project is too small. Our client list may be impressive, but our service is very personal and budget friendly. Visit our website at rosenbaumcommunications.com. Let us show you how to get started. We look forward to hearing from you soon.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County Schools Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Make the most of your trip to the Red River Gorge in Kentucky with scenic cabin rentals, or delight in the mountainside beauty of the Daniel Boone National Forest. Whether you are planning a long vacation or just looking for a few days away from it all, check out sceniccabin.com. Our rental cabins and lodge are located close to the Red River Gorge and Natural Bridge Resort State Park. Family reunions, corporate retreats, weddings, and other large groups are very welcome. Cabins are available for small groups of 2 to 6 or large groups up to 15. All of our cabins are modern with city water, satellite TV, paved roads, full-service kitchens, modern bathrooms and showers, decks, grills, and outdoor fire pits. Many have hot tubs and game rooms or gaming tables like pool or ping pong, foosball, and air hockey. A few have internet. Visit sceniccabin.com online or check us out on our Facebook page. sceniccabin.com. Shouldn't you start planning that relaxing mountain getaway now?
You know, fans, when we were actually doing a ball game, Randy and I talk a lot of times about how important rebounding, turnovers, and free throw shooting, how important those three things are. And what we thought we'd do today is show you the free throw shooting part is really important. We always say on the air, free throws, you got to make them. Why?
Because they're free.
They're free. So they've named them that for a reason. So we're going to do a little free throw shooting competition, best out of 5 between Randy and I. And we'll just show you how easy free throws are to make. So as you can see, Randy,
they are free. What's so hard about free throws? Come on, boys and girls, hit your free throws. You'll win the game.